Hello, everyone. We are talking new comics. That is just a little too high there. I'm not used to doing this at home. We've got a little Shampoo joining us here. Got her favorite bone in her mouth. And we're talking next week's comics and hot sauce, of course. So we've got, I'm not at the shop. You can tell this one has been used. I had to go dig in my fridge to see which one I wanted to choose. And this is probably the one I've been using the most on things lately. And it is the Formosa habanero, or not habanero. Yeah, it is the habanero, which is my favorite of them. Fire roasted is probably the most purchased and everybody's favorite. Really flavorful, not a lot of heat. I like just a little extra. And the texture of this stuff is fantastic. So Formosa across the board is good. It will be one that will always be in the shop. Even when they start selling out, we'll get more. This week's top three: Legion of Superheroes. Legion of Darkseid. I'm sorry. The things are not going the way they should. This is finally everything that is spinning out of DC's all-in one shot that came out, I feel like it was a year and a half ago. And it's finally coming to fruition here in Superman with the Legion of Darkseid. Save that for last. And because it's Hickman, and we all know how amazing he is. His Ultimate Spider-Man 20 is out. I feel like 19 just hit. I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. And this Wednesday, two covers, the A and the B. Mr. David Andre, who you all know, you have seen his other ones, his Resonant, his Morning Star, Crush Depth just came out. He will be in the shop signing books, selling his brand new one, Red Vector, a sci-fi space epic. 5-issue limited series, so make sure you get it. Make sure you come and see him. Make sure if you can't make it, you get a hold of me so that I can pull it for you to make sure there is a copy, because I have a feeling this one is going to sell out. Now, this almost made the top three. I love what Stephanie Phillips has been doing with Phoenix. I'm not even a huge Jean Grey fan, but she has done a fantastic job. And up until the Imperial stuff came out, we weren't getting any cosmic, so it was all I had. Another one of those 3D special versions, not even put out by Marvel. It's so strange. I'm not sure who's doing it or why. I mean, I can look at it, but I don't know how or why, but sometimes weird things like that happen. Robin and Batman, Jason Todd. Justice League Unlimited, which is also looking to tie in to all the Time Trapper and the Darkseid stuff. A new mini, Immortal Legend, Batman. Action Comics reprint. How cool is that? That's a lot of fun. Absolute Wonder Woman was another one that almost made it in there, but just did not this week. Absolute Martian Manhunter. Love it or hate it, it is a fun book. Now, there are a ton of Campbell covers. We've been showing you this every single week, but this is the best one so far. I mean, Storm right there. Proud. Mutant Omega level right on the cover. Look at that. There are a ton though, so just get ready. It's ridiculous. West Coast Avengers. He must have got like an alimony check or something they need to pay. The Thing, Dr. Aphra, Spider-Verse versus Venomverse. Now that is a great Peach Momoko cover on Miles Morales, Spider-Man. Another J. Scott Campbell, Incredible Hulk. J. Scott Campbell, Imperial War, Planet She-Hulk. So She-Hulk was left on the, wasn't she left? She was left on the planet when they took off to go check out the council and who was getting murdered. And now we're starting to get one-shots. It was all just the miniseries. We've also got Imperial War, Black Panther, another J. Scott Campbell with the new Mortal Thor by Al Ewing, spinning out of Immortal Thor. Fantastic Four fanfare. More J. Scott Campbell on the death of Silver Surfer. Deadpool and Wolverine. To bring on the bad guys this week, we've got Mephisto and a J. Scott Campbell. Dormammu. This is the most I've said J. Scott Campbell in any given video. Avengers with a J. Scott Campbell. Lost Fantasy continues. It's been doing really well. I did not actually read this. I've heard great things from the people who do, so I'm going to pick up the trade as soon as that comes out. And of course, I'm definitely reading anything done by Rucka. So we've got Lazarus Fallen, Huck by Miller, Malaramine, Herculoids continues, Hellboy, Geiger, and Beneath the Trees. I just read the first trade for book club, and it was so interesting. It was such a strange book with the nature of the story wrapped around these cute little anthropomorphic animals, and a couple of them are serial killers. It is well worth checking out. The first book is completely self-contained, but they have a second series. It takes place years afterwards, I believe, that I'm looking forward to the trade so I can add to the collection on the wall. So thank you very much, everybody. Big week this week. Comics, of course, are out every Wednesday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and we will have David Andry in the shop signing for his new book, Red Vector. I'll see you guys in the shop.